I need to put some battle damage on here as well, so we're going to be doing that now. And what I'll do for that is I've just realised. Okay, so it's not a problem. It's not a problem. I can use a scorpion green. Because that's the easy part. Just going round and use. So I'll use what we can at the moment. And this we can go a little heavy-handed with, because I say we're going to be going over in the middle of this with the brown mix that I've tried to put on before. I could always try and go around it, but there's not much point. I may as well just try and go over it and try and rectify it that way. So this works out to be a much more what I would class as a realistic approach to the damage that can be suffered by vehicles. And you're not trying to do like a flame effect, you're just trying to make it look as though they're scratches. We'll leave the flame effect for the reds and the yellows and stuff. This is something completely different we're trying to do, but you're doing it in a similar way as you would for the flame. just a small selection of what I want to do, or a small taste of what you can do with it. It doesn't have to be all over the vehicle. Just little bits here and there are more than good enough. And let's mix some more of the brown with the tin bits. When we've done that, we can go over. Let's go where we started, right here. And we don't want to cover the green that we've just put on. We want to go inside all that. The idea is to make it look, as I said, that the paint has peeled off, scratched off, and it's leaving part of the undercoat primer visible, and it's down to the bare metal underneath, which due to oxidation rather, is rusting. There we are. And as I said, don't be going gung-ho with this. Take your time, make it look right. Because if this looks wrong, the whole thing will look wrong. And that is the last thing you want after going on to all trouble of painting this. You do not want these steps to spoil the look of the figure. The idea is to make it look as though it's been worn, it's been used, it's been flown or driven or whatever the vehicle you're using is supposed to do. But the thinner the lines you can do with this, the better you can do it, the better it will look, I guarantee it. It looks a mess when you put the green in. Obviously if you're doing like ultramarines or blood angels, you would do a pale red first, but because I'm doing salamanders, which is a green, you use the lightest shade of the main colour of the vehicle that you've got. So if you're doing like corn, which is a very deep red, you would use like a blood red, or even a blazing orange, or mix blazing orange with blood red to give you a paler red, and that's what you want to look for. If you're doing like ultramarines or Space Wolves, you could try what used to be ice blue, as the coat, as the paint that you'd use before this brown, metallic brown colour. Or a very pale grey. And as I say, what you want to try and do is look at where the green colour in this case has gone, and put your brown, well, put this brown colour over the top, but not, and I repeat this strenuously, not covering up all of the green. You want the green showing at the sides. You imagine you've scraped down, and what you're looking at is the rusted metal underneath the base coat. I'm sort of trying to explain it like that I realise I've done it wrong. But hey, it's done. The most important thing you can do with this is take your time. I can't stress that enough. Take your time. It's not a race. You're supposed to be doing this to enjoy yourself. You're supposed to be doing this. The idea to do this is not only to make your vehicles look good, make your games look more interesting. It's a kind of therapy, relaxation. Look at it that way. You start getting het up over it, put it away and come back. Because that's the worst thing you can do, is try painting something when you're feeling a bit stressed out over it. It's not going to help you improve, and it certainly isn't going to give you any good results. If things stop going the way you want it to go and you start getting a bit annoyed, put it down, walk away. Seriously, put it down and walk away. Do not do this kind of thing when you're in a bad mood. It's not going to calm you down. You're just going to start getting yourself wound up and wound up and wound up even more, because you can't concentrate on it. So you can't concentrate on it. You're making mistakes. The mistakes that you're making are winding you up, and you start getting wound up, you start getting more and more annoyed, you start getting more and more annoyed, you start making more and more mistakes. It's the vicious circle. So that's why I say, don't do this. If you don't do anything like this if you're annoyed. Do it if you're feeling a bit stressed, but don't do detail work when you're stressed. Do some more work. Once you get sucked into it a bit better, a bit more, then you can start on the detail work, because by then you've calmed down. You're not stressed. You're enjoying what you're doing, and that is the important thing. The idea is you enjoy what you do. And if things don't go quite right, don't get annoyed with it. There's no point in getting annoyed with something that is inanimate, like these. Just put it down, walk away, have a cup of tea, come back to it a bit later. Just remembered there's another part I wanted to do in this, and I've not done it, so I'm going to do that now. And as you might be able to guess, it's the top surface of the tail here. I wanted to do a nice little grip, bit of damage all the way down this centerpiece that's flat. And you can do some more along there, and down here. There we go. That part done. Just trying to load the brush up in the hope I've got enough just to do these little bits. I do not want to do too much, because too much would just be overkill. When it comes, mind you saying that, when it comes down to overkill, you can't get more overkill than superhuman soldiers going around trying to kill every alien race in the galaxy. But there we are. We have damage, we have flames, we have all sorts of things going on here. One thing we don't have is the transfers, and they won't be the next bits that go on. So I'll be doing them off camera, and when I come back in the next video, we'll be finishing off the poo mountain here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the full series. I know it's not really a full-on painting video that I've done, but nevertheless I just hope you've enjoyed watching what I've been doing. In one of the previous videos I've put links to another channel. Please go and check it out. Edit Beer, I think his name is. Check out his channel, check out his fundraising events, and please donate some money to a good cause. It's Help the Heroes. I'm not affiliated with it in any way, shape or form. I've just noticed it, I've donated, so as I say, it's Help for Heroes, helping soldiers who have given up part of their life to go and serve this country. The least we can do is help them out. So that's enough said. Next time, let's say, take care, God bless, and bye for now.